Hello beautiful people, my name is Dawn and I'm the face behind Metropolis Mystic. I wanted to just jump on quickly today and do this vlog by way of intro to my upcoming tarot course, The Fool's Journey. I've been reading tarot for about 30 years and people have been asking me for the longest time, when am I going to share what I know? So here I am finally doing just that. Tarot, it's a learning journey, just like life, it's a lifelong journey, and I'd never claim to know all there is to know about tarot, and I wouldn't want to. Tarot is vast and it's rich with esoteric wisdom, it's steeped in symbolism, and it's a living language that draws from ancient systems. Those systems are metaphysism, astrology, alchemy, Kabbalah, numerology, and archetypal psychology. At its core, tarot isn't about fortune telling, it's a mirror of consciousness. So it's like a spiritual technology, if you will, that awakens our intuition and reveals the unseen patterns that are shaping our lives. For this course, we'll be working with the Waite-Smith deck, sometimes referred to as the Rider-Waite deck. It's my go-to deck, although it wasn't the first one that I started with. And when I do readings, I do reach for other tarot decks and oracle cards just to mix them in, whichever ones I feel drawn to by spirit, just to get extra clarification or for contrast or extra insight. But most of my work is grounded in the Waite-Smith deck. We won't go too deep into tarot history right now, but here's something you should know. This deck was created by two initiates of the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn, which sounds very fancy, doesn't it? And what that was a Victorian era mystery school. So it was part secret society and part spiritual academy. Arthur Edward Waite, a mystic, he designed the deck structure and meanings, and Pamela Coleman Smith, who was a brilliant British artist, she brought it to life with illustrations, and the illustrations are full of hidden depth and meaning. Many modern-day mystics would consider this deck the most accurate deck for archetypal symbolism, and it's recognised as a universal tool for self-development. It's a map of the mind and the soul, the conscious, the unconscious, and the superconscious. There are 78 cards in total, 56 minor and 22 major arcana. Arcana comes from the Latin arcanum, meaning mystery or secret. They're sometimes referred to as keys, as they're seen as tools to unlock awareness and expand consciousness. So why 22 major arcana? Because the structure is based on the Tree of Life in Kabbalah. It's a spiritual blueprint of creation and the soul's journey back to source. The tree has 10 sephiroth, which are spheres of divine energy, and 22 paths which connect them. These paths represent spiritual lessons and transformation, and they align beautifully with the major arcana. The major arcana is often described as the Fool's Journey, because it's a symbolic path of growth, healing and awakening. It's the hero's journey and it's your journey. And that's why I'll never fully know all there is to know about tarot, because the wisdom within is as infinite as the universe itself. This course that I've designed is for everyone. I don't divide tarot into beginner and advanced because it's a lifelong conversation. When my daughter was at school, at primary school, she had a go at playing violin and piano, and her music teacher used something called the Suzuki method. So it meant learning by listening and playing before you learnt to read any notes. And that's exactly how I want you to learn tarot. So you're going to start by playing, feeling, flowing. You're going to pick up your cards, even if you haven't read a single book, and you're going to practice, practice, practice. Practice on yourself, practice on your friends, practice on other people. It's going to help you tune into your intuition. You don't need to know everything to begin. You'll absorb the meanings as you go, and I'll be here to help you build your depth over time. So this course will be like a Suzuki method of the soul. Intuition first, study second, integration over memorization. Honestly, don't stress about memorizing every symbol. You will melt your mind. I couldn't memorize everything. And Spirit doesn't need you to be a textbook. Spirit wants you to be an open channel. The tarot cards are just your tool. Your intuition will draw from your own lived experiences and your personal symbolism bank to deliver what's needed. There's no right or wrong way when you read with your intuition. So if you stick with me and allow yourself to learn in layers, your readings will grow richer over time. If you want to learn the nuts and bolts basics of tarot, there are plenty of resources and books and websites out there, but this course, it's not going to be rigid or mechanical. It's going to be soulful, intuitive and experiential, and it's just for you, wherever you are on your path. I do encourage you to journal when you're learning, as this will help deepen your understanding as you learn through reflection, and it'll sharpen your intuition as well as building your own personal relationship with the cards. It'll also help you with any shadow work or healing. Writing itself is also a form of spell work. Journaling your intentions, your tarot pulls or your manifestations can add power to your spiritual work. Your tarot journal can then become like a grimoire of your journey with the cards and with source. So we'll begin with the major arcana, and then we'll move into the suits, and then at some point we'll pull it all together with some simple tarot spreads. I've designed this course this way so that you can learn at your own pace. You can stop and start and pause when you want to, so you can journal and ponder as you go. Each week there'll be a tarot lesson and a separate meditation, and to help deepen your connection to the card. It'll also enhance your intuition and support your personal growth. There's also an optional comprehensive PDF companion for a small fee, but the initial one for the Fool will be completely free. Each one will include the full script for each card, esoteric information, core meanings, symbols, journal prompts, affirmations, and there's a section for notes there for any reflections as well. So now our journey begins, as all journeys do, with the card of the Fool. So step into the cards with me, and remember, you are a conscious co-creator and the future is yours to write. See you soon.